Hello everyone, welcome to Gogetmyguru. Let's continue our series on Python interview questions and answers. So the first question for today's session is, explain the functions of is and is not in Python. So what are these is and is not? Can you recall? Yes, is and is not are the identity operators in Python. So they are used to compare the reference of object. Is operator returns true if the references are same, else return false. So both are opposite. Is and is not are opposites. So let us consider a variable as marks. I'll assign value 90 to this, and let us consider one more variable score. Let's assign the value 90 to this, and let's check marks is score. So here we are checking the reference of both marks and scores are similar or not, and let's also make use of marks is not score. Let's run these two and check what happens. So first one was for is operator and second one is false, because you can observe that marks and scores, they have both same references. So how I can say that they both have same reference? So let's check the ID of these two. Print ID of marks and print ID of score. So here you can see that both the reference IDs are same. That's why we are getting true, because both are sharing same reference, or they both are having same reference. When I make use of is not, it is returning false because they both are sharing same reference. That's why it is not returning true. I hope you are clear. Let's move on to second question. So how will you remove leading white spaces in string? I hope all of you have recalled now after seeing this answer. Yes, we can delete or remove leading white spaces using inbuilt function in Python, that is lstrip. We also have rstrip and strip method to remove spaces in string. Let's take a name. I'll give leading white spaces. So this is nothing but it removes white spaces from left side. So I'll give Gogetmyguru. So let's print this as it is first and then make use of lstrip, that is to remove leading white spaces. So name dot lstrip. Let's run this and observe the differences. Printed with leading white spaces, or it is printed along with white spaces. So when I made use of lstrip, it is erasing or removing the left hand side white spaces of this name. I hope you are clear. So now let me make a little change here. So what we will do is we'll give trailing white spaces. That is, after this name we'll give white spaces. And instead of lstrip, let's use rstrip and check what happens. So here you can see that white spaces after this name has been erased. That is, it starts erasing white spaces from right hand side. So now let's give spaces before and after this name, and then let us use only strip method or strip function. Let's check how we'll get output. So we are printing the name as it is. So as it is, when we printed, it had written with spaces, and when I use strip method, it removed all the tab spaces and leading and trailing white spaces in this string. I hope now you are clear with lstrip, rstrip and strip method. So let's move on to third question. Write a program to print Fibonacci series. So how Fibonacci series looks? So how Fibonacci series is written? Fibonacci series is written, let's say first we have 0 and 1. So the third number will be 0 plus 1. That is equal to again 1. So this is my third number. Now fourth number will be third number plus second number. That is 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. And what will be the next number after 2? That is the sum of 2 plus 1. So it is 3. This way Fibonacci series continues. So we can write nth term will be t of n minus 1 plus t of n minus 2. Suppose here n is 3. That is third term will be term 3 minus 1 is 2 plus t n minus 2 will be term 1. So term 2 plus term 1 will be my term 3. So this is how Fibonacci series is written. Now, so to print Fibonacci series, we have to define a function. Let's do that. So first, let us define a function for Fibonacci series. So now we have defined a function. We need to write a function body. So what we have to write in this? If n is equal to 0, then return 0. Else if n is equal to 1, return 1. So we have defined first two numbers. Next, else what you do? If the number is not 0 and 1, we have to add tn minus 1 plus tn minus 2. Let us write the same thing. Else return Fibonacci of. So I am going to call this Fibonacci function here n minus 1 and then plus Fibonacci of n minus 2. Now let's take a range for I in range. So in what range you want to find a Fibonacci series? Let's say we want to find Fibonacci series from 10 to verify the output properly, and then let's print the output now. So Fibonacci of I. I hope you understood the logic here. So what we are doing here in print function we are calling Fibonacci of I. That means control goes to Fibonacci series function. So it checks whether my n is 0. If it is, it returns 0. Else n is 1, it returns 1. Now in line number 6, it is calculating the sum of previous two numbers to get the next number. So now let's run this and check what we will get. So here you can see that first number is 0 and then 1. Third number is 0 plus 1, it has become 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5, 3, 8. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 plus 8, 21. 21 plus 13, 34. So we are getting the exact output. I hope you are clear with the logic how to write Fibonacci series. Let's move on to the next question. Write a program to print number of words in a given sequence. So how will you count number of words in a sequence? Try to recall. So let's say we have a sentence. Hello all, welcome to Gogetmyguru. We want to count the number of words in this sequence. How can we write a program for this? So let me show you. So what was our sentence? It was hello all, welcome to Gogetmyguru. So I can make use of simply split method to find number of words in this string. So length of sentence dot split 4. So let us print this string as it is. So print sentence. So let us run this and check the output and count the number of words. So we are getting here 5. So let's count 1, hello 1, all is second, welcome is 3, 2, 4 and Gogetmyguru is 5. So we are having 5 words in this string and we are getting the same output. So what we did? We used only split method. I hope everyone is clear. So the next question is, how is memory managed in Python? Let's understand. So there are two types of memory. One is stack memory and the second one is heap memory. So let us say I have x and is equal to 10. So what is my x here? X is name, that is variable. So where this x will get memory space? X will get memory space in this stack memory, and this 10 is nothing but object in Python. So this object will get memory space in heap memory. So always in Python, references are stored in stack memory and objects and data structures are stored in heap memory. Then you might be having a question, who manages this heap memory? This heap memory is managed by Python Memory Manager. User doesn't have access to this memory. Python Memory Manager manages the memory allocation and deallocation in this heap memory space. Then what is this garbage collector? Unlike other programming languages, user need not to worry about memory space in Python because this garbage collector automatically frees up the memory space if the interpreter finds that there is no reference is pointing to a particular object, then it treats that object as it is no longer used. Then deletes that memory space and frees up that memory space for next storage. So that is the work of garbage collector in Python, which is an awesome feature where user need not to deallocate memory whenever it is not used. I hope all of you are clear with all the question and answers we have discussed. To like our videos to support us, leave us a feedback in the comment section. Have you subscribed to our channel? If not, request you to click on subscribe button and hit the bell icon to receive regular updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next session. Keep coding. Happy learning.